We begin on this Monday evening with the latest on a deadly crash involving a fire truck and a car over the weekend. The Richland County coroner has identified the woman who died in that crash Saturday night. Meanwhile, the Highway Patrol is investigating what happened. The coroner says 64-year-old Carolyn Collins died after the truck collided with the car she was in on Two Notch Road in Columbia. Now, fire crews were heading to a home on Bradford Ridge Lane. You just saw that home that was going up in smoke after lightning sparked a blaze there. This crash scene not far from there. The response to the fire, though, was delayed and flames spread to two other homes. Now, those homes are no longer livable. Neighbors have started a GoFundMe account to help the families who were affected. One of them we talked to, who didn't want to appear on camera, says folks who live there need some help.
They don't have money like that. And my concern is, yes, this is devastating, but more devastating is figuring out their next step, where we're going to live at, what we're going to eat.
Now, those neighbors have set a goal of $80,000 to raise on that GoFundMe page. If you'd like to get involved, we have a direct link to it on our website. Just click the story at WACH.com. Now, the crash that happened on the way to that fire is raising questions tonight about the rules of the road, not only for emergency crews, but for anyone who's driving when they see those flashing lights coming. Our Kiana Jordan is tracking that part of the story. Now, you talked to fire officials, also driving training experts. What'd you find out?
Yeah, Brian, so according to state fire organizations and local fire departments create their own regulations, and Columbia Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins tells me the department's requirements are that the lights and siren be turned on when responding to emergencies, and the horn is blared, and the driver takes the necessary precautions while driving. Now, today I also talked with instructors at a driving school to learn how, these lights and sirens typically catch drivers off guard.
Seeing these lights and hearing the sound of sirens can be an overwhelming experience for people, according to driving instructors.
New drivers and drivers that have been driving for 20 or 30 years, when you see or you hear the police or an ambulance, a lot of times it's unexpected. So it catches a lot of people off guard.
Experts say when you see these lights and sirens, you need to move to the opposite lane of the emergency vehicle quickly. They say this rule is outlined in the state's Move Over law pertaining to all emergency vehicles with lights and siren activated. Trey Harris with Learn to Drive Academy Columbia in Charleston says while the law is very straightforward, each experience is different.
So to remain calm is top priority. It's easy to get overwhelmed with all the stimulation on the road.
Right now, authorities are investigating a crash between a Columbia-Richland fire truck and a Nissan that left a woman dead and a passenger critically injured. 4 firefighters also suffered minor injuries. During a news conference this weekend, the Columbia-Richland fire chief saying his drivers are trained to be very careful and take the necessary precautions on the road.
We use every safety precaution that we can possibly do. We make sure that our folks are responding correctly. We make sure that they are looking out for other drivers. And that happens often where we have to look out for the other drivers in order to get to our destination where we're going to.
Meanwhile, national and state fire organizations say each department creates their own guidelines.
Traffic fatalities are one of the leading causes for first responders in their line of work.
Now, Watch Fox News did submit a Freedom of Information request for the department's protocol for firefighters when driving the fire truck with lights and siren on, and are waiting to hear back. In studio, I'm Kiana Jordan. Back to you, Brian.